What's up guys, I'm Jeong. Welcome back to my channel. So welcome to my new series called Strong and Flexy, where I document my progress in my straddle L-sit and L-sit. So my goal for this series is to get a stalder press on the floor with my hands and also get a V-sit with my shin vertical to the ground. So I picked these two exercises because I hate anything that is involved with L-sit and straddle L-sit. So I figured if I make a series on this one, I might try it harder. So hopefully this series will make people motivated and inspired to train more, especially for those who are not so flexible, because I started from unflexible side as well, and I become a lot better. Okay, so enough of me talking, and let's get to the gym. So today's focus is going to be the V-sit. I'll just do a little bit of straddle L-sit training. So first I'm going to try to warm up my shoulders, triceps, and my wrist. So I'm just trying to lift up my hips as high as possible and then get my hips forward. It looks a little bit silly, but it's harder than it looks. And then after I go about like 10 to 12 steps, I'm gonna go straight into the weighted pike hang. Yeah, so for the weighted pike hang, I'm focusing on as much compression at my hips as possible. So I'm actually trying to get rather than getting my hands as low as possible, I'm actually focusing on getting my belly as close to my hips as possible. So I'm actually getting as much hip flexion as possible. So now that I'm done with it, I'm gonna go straight into the walking thing again. So I'll do this for three rounds. Feeling already really warm. So for the next pair exercise will be the swing to V-sit paired up with the pike hang on the stall bars. So I'll show you the swing to V-sit first. So for this one, I'm trying to get my shin as close to my chest as possible. So get on the P bars and then just use a little bit of swing to get the legs up. And then I'll combine this dynamic movement with some static stretching. So this is one of my favorite stretches to get my pike. And not everybody has this setup, but if you do have the stall bar, I highly recommend it. So I'm doing about 10 swings and then about 30-second hold for the pike stretch. We'll just go back and forth, 3 sets again. So the closer the hands and legs together, the harder the stretch will be. So I'm going to make it a little bit harder this time. Yeah. So lower my hands. So the third set of exercises is actually a little bit complicated. We're gonna need a lot of equipment. So actually I'm gonna need a table and a chair. So have a sit down first on a table. Then grab a granola bowl because I'm hungry. And then I'm gonna do one set of granola bowl. Let's dig in. So I barely eaten for today's breakfast, so I'm already really hungry. So this will be my during workout meal. We got some pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. It's like a coconut yogurt mixed up with whey protein, as well as some granola, and yeah, that's it, I think. So this time I'm gonna do some wall assisted V-sit. And for this one, I'm gonna keep the shoulders above my wrist, fingers pointing back, and then keep the hips close to the wall. And then get into a V-sit. But my heels are supported by the wall here. And then I'm also trying to retract my shoulder as much as I can. So once you can do that, you can make it try to a little bit harder by pulling the legs forward. So I'm trying to keep my knees to my chest. And then I'll superset with the pike leg lift. So I'll get my feet together, toes pointed, and then have my hands in front of me, and then try to lift up my legs as high as I can without hunching my back. So keep the back flat. Now I'll just try to relax with some pike stretch. For this one, I like keeping my ankles flexed to emphasize more my hamstrings. It's actually harder if you flex your ankles. So just try to lower down as much as you can. And then try to relax. So that's it for the V-sit exercises. So I'm actually gonna try the V-sit. I haven't tried it for more than a year, so I'm actually looking forward to see how high I can get my legs up. So I'm gonna try to attempt once with this parallettes. I think it makes it a little bit easier to lift up my legs, and then I'll do another set with my hands on the ground. So first set with the parallettes. Yeah, I don't think that was high. As you can see, I got a lot of room to go because I want the shin to be vertical to the ground. So if you know any good exercise for a V-sit, let me know in the comment section below as well, because I'm very new to the V-sit as well. And then I'll try another set with my hands on the ground. Oh, try it one more time. That's really hard. Barely even hold it. So like I said, today is gonna be mostly V-sit emphasis, but I'm gonna do a little bit of straddle L-sit practice. So I'm just gonna get started with the straddle leg lift. So get my legs wide, hands in front of me, keep the back flat, and then try to lift up my legs as high as I can. So after I do these, I'm gonna do a superset with the straddle stretch on the pike. Oh, straddle stretch on the stall bars. for next one, I'm actually gonna try the straddle L sit on the floor. Man, this is probably my least favorite exercise because I get cramps on my thigh like crazy. We'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna go for 2 sets today. It was actually, I think, one of my records. I think that was probably more than 10 seconds. In my standard, that's really good. So I can rate the progress a bit more. So that's pretty much what I prepared for today's workout. So as a finisher, I'm just gonna do some hanging leg lift on the stall bars. So I'll try to keep my back as flat as possible and then just try to get as much compression at my hips. Okay, so that's it for today's workout. It's just so I'm documenting my journey to get a perfect V-sit and a stalder press. So if you have any good tips for me, please let me know in the comment section below. I just made up this exercise based on my own research, but I'm definitely not an expert in these areas. So let me know what you think, and then also let me know what you think about this series, if you're excited or not. If you are, I'm just gonna keep producing more in the future. And then, like always, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Peace, bye.